Spit After Hours. We're your hosts, TJ Bay and Alan Poe. Back once again, bringing nothing but the flavor, everything you guys love, everything you guys missed. Hey, we're sorry that we missed you guys about a week and a half, man. You know, things came up. I know Titan was finishing up classes, finishing up school, and I was on vacation, man. It's crazy. So, what's been going on with your life, man?
Shit. Yeah. Why don't you start with your vacation? Tell the people.
Okay, well, I never thought that would be the adventurous type, but yes, I went to the Grand Canyon. As you can see, we had shirts made. You know, Grand Canyon family vacation. You feel me? Um, you know what? I was never that type of person where to see like something natural, like oh, and be amazed by it. But when we got there, I walked up, and it's just, I mean, it's a vast canyon. It's very large. Pause, but it looked amazing. You know what I mean? Just to see
Right.
it, just to see it in person. I'm afraid of heights, so I stayed 20 feet back. Everyone else went up to the edge and looked at the beauty. Um,
The edge or what?
the cliff. Well, there are certain lookout points where they have railing,
Okay.
so you won't fall in. Dude, there was one guy. So far off to the left side of us, there's no railing. There's a guy who climbed over these rocks and got on the edge and just stood there and took a picture. I mean, the picture probably looked amazing, but one gust of wind, nigga, it's a wrap.
See, cause I don't do heights. I don't do cliffs. I don't do roofs. I don't do none of that, man.
A
I
crazy,
used to be able to do that. Though. I could do planes, though, but
yeah. I'm not afraid of like being in an airplane. Like my whole thing is, if I'm up high and I'm looking out, I have a fear of like like niggas used to play back in the day and they pushing the back like
yeah, push
yeah
you. You like,
yeah.
yes.
So that's my fear. Like and I'm like you know, yeah, fuck you niggas. You know what I mean? So that's I still have that in my in my head. Um,
me, me, I get like super dizzy. So if I'm near there, because I'm probably gonna fucking pass out and fall off anyway. So I don't even just mess with it.
I was talking to my wife about this. One of the greatest parts about it though, when there's people who love nature and just want to be, you don't have that sense of like being on guard. You can like let yourself be yourself. And I'm not saying like, yeah, there are people who are gangsters, people who are hard at all times, but when you're around a certain element, you're able to relax. Like one of the biggest moments that I took away was it was around we went for the sunrise. So we got up at 4:45 to be there by 5:15 to see the sunrise, right? And before it came, this little girl, she was with a family, but she had to be at least, I want to say maybe 5 or 6. And I don't know her, she didn't know us, but she walked by, was like, "You guys have a great day." And I was like, "Huh." And in my head, I was like, "Damn, how come we just all can't keep that same innocence as a child?" Which we can't because we get shown adulthood, you know what I mean, like real life situations growing up. But at that moment, it's like, man, that was pretty cool. That was nice of her to say. She didn't have to, but you know what I mean. It's one of those
Uh,
things like, oh man, that's pretty dope.
well,
And
kudos.
ain't nobody trying to fight and bullshit like that.
That's also kudos to the upbringing for
Hmm.
your parents.
True. Great point, Titan. Great point.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, our family will be visiting the Grand Canyon next month,
Oh really?
and yes, and I will not be Grand Canyoning anything. So,
Well,
mm,
you're not going, or
uh, wait, it depends. It depends
okay?
because
So let me explain a little bit. So
you have to drive up some kind of cliff to go where you
no
need to
no
go.
no. So there's parking, and then you walk up to the different areas. So the scariest part was normally there's like a wall, right? and it's about knee high. At one point, the wall just went down and went away. So if it was like
What do you mean?
it kind of like the gradient, right? So it starts high at your knees and it went down to where it was just the side of the cliff. So if it was like, let's say a busy day and there were a
Mm.
lot of people there, it's like you're sitting there talking to somebody like, oh yeah, that was, ah, and it's a wrap.
Oh, see, I'm cool.
I ain't trying to scare you, nah. Trust me, I stayed 20,
You
like,
don't have to try it.
even on the path,
Yeah.
even on the path, I was 20 feet away. I stayed on the inside and I let Jelly go out and take pictures and be on the edge. I'm like, whatever, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm cool, bro. Um, I'm not. I don't even think I'm gonna make the trip. To be honest, I mean, I I just don't do well at heights. So
it's like my thing is, man, I gotta live.
especially,
I gotta live. I gotta make a difference, cuz.
I
I got more shit
haven't
to
had
do, cuz.
I haven't had a chance to make a difference yet, like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, but because I just don't do well at heights, man. I'm not a heights person, especially like cliffs. I see pictures of people on cliffs and I get all messed up. So,
And one of the craziest things that we used to get in high school is like, man, but you guys jump so high. How are you afraid of heights? Like, nigga, like it's only
what the
4 feet.
hell does that mean?
It's only 4 feet.
Yeah, like,
I know where I'm gonna
and,
land, nigga. Like,
right.
if I jump, I know where I'm gonna land.
And I know I'm gonna land I know I ain't gonna splatter all over anything just from jumping a few feet in the air.
It was like 5,000 feet, and so you'll probably pass out even before you even feel anything. So, so Father's Day, huh?
Father's Day,
Father's Day was this past Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Um,
correct.
I know I had gone off on,
Righto.
I know I had gone off on our text. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Father's Day. I don't think fathers get enough respect as far as things that are done for them.
uh, right. You're the man in the house. You just provide. You're supposed to take care of people, and that's it.
Yeah, but shouldn't there be more to it, or is that just it? Is that
I guess it depends. I mean, do you expect more? Because if you expect more, then yes, there should be more.
I would expect not to have to cook.
Okay. Are you saying something like,
No, what I'm saying is, if it's Father's Day, I would expect you not having to cook. You know what I mean? Like it should be about you. Like, hey, you wake up in the morning, here are your slippers, and damn, that sounds bad, but fuck it. Here are your slippers. Here's your beer. Here's a remote, and whatever you need. Because mothers on Mother's Day, what do? You buy nice gifts. You take them out to a nice dinner, right? Something that they enjoy. What do most men really want in life? To be left alone, right?
is that what the, so I guess that's what you get.
I was just
Happy
being,
Father's Day.
yeah.
Happy Father's Day. We're going to leave you alone
We gonna leave
today.
you alone, cuz. Yeah.
We'll slide your meal. We'll knock on the door and slide your meal in. Yeah,
Yeah, I think next year, I want that scenario with a TV tray with a Hungry Man meal.
man, they don't make hungry mans like they used to. Though.
Do they still make them?
Yeah, they make them, but they don't. You don't get the portions that you used to get.
Mm, America's too fat.
Mm. Well, I don't know
Gotcha.
about that, but like man, Hungry Man was made for the hard working guy because it comes home after a hard day's work. Just wants a meal that's close to uh, you know it's close to like a woman made it, but manly enough to be made in a microwave.
That and a bar of lava soap, huh?
Right.
And for those who don't know that are too young, lava soap, it was supposed to get the grit, grease, and grime off your hands.
Yeah, it kind of did, but anyways.
So,
But Father's Day is like I said, it was pretty. I told you guys it was actually a pretty good one for me.
what'd you do?
We went for a walk on the trail. We took the dog. All the kids came with us. It was actually pretty damn delightful.
Mm, that's
Seen
hella
a
dope.
bunch of turtles.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back home, you don't get to see a bunch of like real animals unless you go to the ocean. You see nature in Oregon, man. You
I
see, I
mean,
seen a wait. I gotta say this because I've never seen this before, and this happened a few months ago. So I was just driving home from work with Jen, and so I looked up in the air and I seen a fucking bald eagle just flying over,
oh, that's dope.
just flying over our heads. Just casually flying over our head. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you
She's
give
like,
your best?
yeah, there's eagles all over here. I was like, damn, that's the first time I ever seen one. Motherfucker.
Did you give your best eagle call out to him?
Nah. Is that how they sound? Yeah, that sounded
I
like a
don't know.
seagull.
Uh, yeah, that was my
Yeah,
best
you damn.
that was my best exhibit impression.
That's because you back home in marina where ain't nothing but seagulls down there. So
Well, I'm actually in the back of it, so I've seen coyotes um, on a daily.
wow, Jen got a beautiful. Oh shit, Jen got a nice dress. She looks beautiful. But anyways, good.
Where you guys heading
Uh,
out to?
this is for family, uh, our family reunion vacation in Las Vegas. We're gonna
When you
go
got
out there and stomp some roaches and shit. You know,
when you guys going out there?
at the end of July.
Oh, okay, nice. I'll turn it up.
Uh,
Shout out to the homie Dread Mac.
I'm gonna pop in on Dread too. See what that little nigga doing. Yeah,
That's what's up.
but
All right.
yeah.
Well, let's
So I
get.
take it though, real quick before we move on, real quick. I take it. So how was your Father's Day, man?
Yeah, it was cool.
You got left alone because you got to chill and
Yeah, man. Talk to you guys a little bit, play some Apex. Um, you know, cook dinner, made some salmon.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've already, yeah, I already had my explosion earlier, so that day, so I'm over it now. But yeah, it was like, guess what? I'm gonna scrap all that out. Yeah, but man. So anyway,
Mm.
all right, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty because this is what we all came here for. Um, as you can see, I'm a huge Laker fan, but I can give respect when it's due. So congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning the NBA championship. And that's all you get.
I
So,
like it.
yeah, how do you feel? I mean, do you feel great about the win? Do you feel great about the series? I have some issues that I think will change the whole league, but I want you to get your roses. So go ahead and tell me how ecstatic you are.
Well, as far as the excitement and things go, I it's not really excited as a more of like I told you so.
Mm. And real quick, you remember when I said act like you've been in before, right? So
Mhm.
around the fourth time, you see you really don't get excited anymore because it's like it's supposed to happen, right?
Well, I mean,
You
winning
know,
the championship in the NBA is always hard, and your teams you never expect uh, you never expect your team to, you know,
but it's a lot.
always make it there. I mean,
It's
if
a
they
lot
make it
different
there,
though. It's
it
different
is
than
different.
the fourth ring to from the first ring. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to witness it personally yourself, your first ring was like, oh, what? I never thought I would see this in my whole life, and then it happened, and then it happened again, and again and again. So now you won't be surprised if you guys win.
Um, okay, that's speaking from a Lakers fan, but
All right,
from us
well,
hold on, from us gold blooded, what I'm saying, people, we think like this. We're not done yet. So yeah, it's good, it's fun, but this one is kind of a like if we had a pie right now, you know what I'm saying, and it was as big as the world, we throw it at y'all, at the whole world right now, because
why
this one was
why is that? I mean, why do you
because
feel that way?
we were doubted. We were at every series we were in. Oh, this guy's doing this. He should be doing this and this. A bunch of too many freaking hypotheticals and not enough wins by the opposing teams.
Can I explain something real quick?
Okay, if you did notice, we didn't go to any game sevens in this whole playoffs. I don't give a damn who got hurt. I don't give a damn what team was playing. No game sevens. This is the NBA. This is the NBA. These are the best. This is the best collective of basketball players supposedly in the world. I don't want to hear anything about injuries because the next man should be able to step up
Hmm.
if you are in the
The
NBA.
NBA, right?
Exactly.
I agree with that. Now, I would like to, give a shout out to Steph because Steph carried that team. And
Wait, 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 wait.
hold on,
Hold on.
hold on. Steph carried the team. Okay,
Okay, just can you rephrase? Can you just phrase that difference? Carry that team, man, to make that sound so disrespectful, man.
no, he carried that team, that
He
version of that
carried the
team.
he carried the Warriors in the
He
finals.
he carried that version of that team. Okay, um, Draymond, and this is my problem with Draymond. What was it?
But
Game two
okay,
when he had that early tech, right?
all right.
It,
Skip Bayless. Are you going to
no,
skip
no, no,
Bayless
no.
right now?
I'm going for what I saw.
Uh,
So
okay.
he had an early technical, and the whole game he kept just barking and barking and barking and barking and barking and barking the whole game, right? So
I don't
my
recall that.
I'm sure you don't. My question is, after a while of talking shit to the refs, how come they didn't give him a second tee? The reason is, and we all know this, is prior to it, it's the Cavaliers series when he got ejected and couldn't play what game three or game four. One of those games he couldn't play, right?
So
Which
you
changed
saying
which
so you
changed the whole
saying they're
series.
making amends for 7 years ago?
Which changed the whole series. What I'm saying is there was so much backlash about him getting ejected that they didn't do it this time when he should have gotten ejected.
When?
When he was he was tackling
When?
Jalen Brown, yapping at the refs. Come on, T. Hey man,
That's
I get it. You're a Warriors
okay.
fan, but I mean, be honest.
That's
Like,
I am. I'm honestly what I'm gonna say here is that's what you've seen. I honestly did not see that. So okay, and I am a Warriors fan. That may sound biased, but it is not true because it is a it is a well known fact that in the NBA finals, if your team gets there, you get to play a lot tougher than the normal season.
as your
That's
but
why the finals, like so the final score, the score in the finals are always, kind of low. There's nobody that really scores 120 points, 130 points in the finals.
But do you get to talk to people any way you want to just because it's the finals? Do you get to play
You
more
get to
aggressive?
show
Hold on, hold on. Do you
you
get to
get to
play
show
more
emotion.
aggressive and tackle people because it's the finals?
What the hell are you talking about, Al? 'Cause
What?
nobody did that.
What do you mean? Watch the tape.
I did. I've seen the game. I've seen the game. I watched every finals game because and
So
I did not see anything you were speaking of.
so then you didn't see when Draymond. So Jalen Brown shot a three, right? And Draymond trotted back into him, fell, and then like put his feet all over him, and then got mad when Jalen Brown said something, and then pulled him down by the shorts. You didn't see any of that.
No, I seen them scuffle. I seen them get up, and then I seen them get up, and then they was about to, and then it was done. That's all I
Okay.
seen. Like it feels like it, man. If you guys are looking for reasons to
No,
toss my man out,
if
because
it
okay,
if it was any other player, I feel like this. If it was any other player on the Warriors that weren't as important, like let's say Kaminga, right? He'd
they
have been
wouldn't have
tossed.
tossed. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You can't even say it with a straight face, man.
I I don't need a straight face. I'm just saying it because that's what I believe. I don't think he would have been tossed, man. Our championship, as Draymond is a key
And
cog to our championship,
exactly.
and that is not the reason he did not get tossed, man. He was just showing emotion, and the refs seen it. They were letting him. He knew exactly what he was doing. Like, okay, first game they came out, and they embarrassed us, and they embarrassed us.
Mhm.
This hands down embarrassed us. And then that next game, he didn't let that happen. His emotion, his, what I'm saying, his heart, what I'm saying, that he just left it all out on the court. And that's what you do when you play basketball. And that's why, and that is why you see this moniker right behind us, right here.
Yeah, gold blooded, huh?
You know what I'm saying? What the actual, the the real saying is cold blooded. You know what I'm saying? Because we cold. You know what I'm saying? We cold. We hard because we the Warriors.
So, like I said, man, shout out to Steph. Um,
Shout out to the Warriors.
he had a great season. He had a great series. Clay, Clay was off.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
What do you mean he was off?
Okay, he was also off for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
why
go ahead.
so why are you starting? I mean, if you're off, so
Because I mean,
I get it, but I would have been more
Al,
satisfied. I would have been more satisfied. Well, one thing I didn't like about the Warriors
we didn't.
rotation, real quick, I
Okay.
I think that they the series would have been over a lot faster if they would have used Kaminga and those players who were there the whole season, because Kaminga was a spark for you guys. Like on those games that you guys lost when you guys were playing at a low tempo, at a low speed, I think Kaminga could have helped you guys out tremendously, but he never got any run.
No, he didn't. Because the last series he put when we played against Mavericks, um, he got in, and boy, he looked like a deer in the headlights. He'll have his time will come, and Steve Kerr seen that, and like he got in the first 3 minutes, he got in. He had three turnovers, you know what I'm saying, and like a missed dunk, and had like two fouls. Like that shit in the final shit. I don't know it because I've never played. I've never been in the NBA finals, but from what I've seen, how big people is, yeah, that shit gets to him. Jason Tatum is a is a victim of that. Jalen Brown is a victim of that. Experience means something, and that is why we won 4-2. If we would have played like they, I'm saying we could have played 10 more finals games right there, and guess who would have won all the next 10 of them? The Warriors. It's because they had the Celtics number.
Tatum definitely played terrible. Maybe the pressure got to him, but they're a young team, and I think they'll be back in the mix, in the Eastern Conference. So
Of course they will. Of course they will. They'll be back next year. I mean, I'm not gonna say they'll be back in the finals, but they'll be a formidable team next year.
and shout out to Wiggins, man. He's a
Yeah,
he's you know what? He's a better role player than being the man. Like I told you, like being drafted number one, you're expected to have
Moxie, Flair, and Ball.
or carry the team, right? You're the number one pick. So he was unable to do that, but he's a good third choice. He's a good third option on a team, and he proved that because he's able to be free. He doesn't have to be the scorer of the team. When he played in Minnesota, he had to score, play defense. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, the whole offense ran through him. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying. So he's
I
better.
understand.
So he's better as a third option to where he can lock down defenders. I'm sorry, lock down the opposing offensive players, play defense, and then get his points here and there. So
I can understand that, but I'm gonna give a shout out to the Warrior system because it did like people just come to us and we bringing that out of because like
it's not even bringing it out. I mean, you have no other choice but to ball. Like if I play with Steph and Clay, yeah, I'm getting 10 points off the bench easy.
no way.
Huh?
It's just no, man. It's not that easy. It's
There's so much attention focused on them. That's what I'm saying. To where you can easily get 5 buckets.
it's our system.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Right. Your system is to have Steph and Clay. Yeah. I mean, it's
And
not really the system, it's the player.
and not it's the system, guess.
So,
So
okay. So you're saying it's a system. So do you think those same players would work in the triangle offense?
we do that sometimes, and it works. And I will say this as well:
So, you said
once
sometimes.
Steph, once Steph and Clay retire, you're going to see the same exact thing
I mean, you might see the
because
same
now it's going to be
offense. It won't be the
yes,
same result.
you will see. Yes, it will.
No, it
Yes, it
won't.
will.
It won't.
It
Because
will.
because that is
Because I'm
a
gonna tell you
once in a
right now,
that's a once in a
we're running
lifetime.
out of time. Okay, but we're running out of
Yeah,
time
man, you
here.
got a
But
minute, man. Go ahead.
okay, but okay, yes, we're running out of time, and yes, I do have a minute left. And the Warriors, this is the reason I say it will continue on, is because the mantle will be passed on. If you learn, once you learn, if you're a martial artist, right, and you're learning from the master, you know what I'm saying, the master, or say you're learning from Bruce Lee, he teaches you that. Guess what? People are going to assume that, and not just assume, you're going to show abilities that Bruce Lee had, and you're going to be like, okay, oh, that's Bruce Lee's protege. Now, Steph, Clay, Moses Moody, Jordan Poole, proteges, senseis. That's all I got to say, man. The mantle will be passed on. You will see this. It'll be Jordan Poole's turn next. I figured he would come with some bullcrap. I figured that's all good. Warriors won the championship. That's all that matters, man. So I'm gonna
Uh,
go ahead and celebrate to the next season.
that's definitely great for you guys, man. Congratulations again. I'm just giving you a hard time. Your team was good this year. I'm sorry, they were great this year. But now everyone's on their head, so
Yep,
and you do it again.
we will do it again.